Hey, Sean here from SpeedCubeReview.com. Let's talk about advanced cross. Mainly, that it does not exist. Here's what I mean. Of course, there are techniques you can do to solve the cross faster with fewer moves, but I get many people coming to me asking about it as if there is some special method called advanced cross. There is no special method, but instead, just different tricks you can do to get better at the cross. There is no final stage of, quote, full advanced cross, but it's just little things here and there you can do to add to it. Let's go over a few of those techniques. One is to solve the cross on the bottom layer instead of the top. When you solve on the top, it may be a little easier to see the cross being formed, but it's harder to find the pieces that need to move. It takes time to flip the cube over, and harder to start tracking an F2L pair from the beginning. Try solving the cross on the bottom. You can more easily see where the other edges are and start finding pairs for F2L. At first, this may seem a bit awkward, and your times might slow a bit when first trying this, but it'll speed up greatly in the end. The next thing is that you do not have to align the cross from the start. What I mean by this is you do not need to arrange the edge pieces with the centers immediately. If I have the white side on bottom, I know that the blue is always going to be to the left of red, green to the right, and orange behind it. Because of that, I can make a cross with the same formation, blue to the left, green to the right, and orange behind, and then finish up the cross by just doing a D move. On that same note, you do not even need to align all the pieces yet. I will often leave two pieces opposite each other for some time. For example, I'll sometimes see this case where I just need to do an easy move to put two edge pieces in, but they'll be opposite each other and need to be swapped. This can easily be done with M2, U2, M2. Sometimes I won't have a good grip for that yet and can easily insert F2L pairs instead. You can even wait to do it after all F2L pairs are done and actually give yourself two options for different OLLs, since when you do M2, U2, M2, it switches these top two. Or you could just do OLL and wait until the PLL stage to finally fix them. Now this is a little awkward, but it can be really useful in certain specific cases. Like I've demonstrated in the last section, you can use the turns of one piece to set up other pieces. If you have a piece like this on the top layer, where the bottom color is facing to the side, you'll have to move at least two faces to insert it. So you can see with this case here, I already have blue and orange, but red is on the top layer facing to the side. So while I turn green to insert that, I'm setting up that red piece, and as I turn that green piece another 90 degrees, that red piece is now all set up to just make an easy insertion. Now you should be able to do all of this without looking at the pieces. I first had to practice this by only doing one at a time, then two, then three, and then finally all four without looking. You want to try and track where all your pieces need to go and execute it without looking. If you can do that, then you'll be able to solve the cross and look for F2L pairs at the same time. If you are solving only one color for cross, there are over 190,000 possibilities of where pieces can be, but they should all be doable in under 10 moves and on average around 6 moves. So there you go. There is no special method that people are talking about with advanced cross, but just better ways of turning the cube. If you're helping someone out with a cube, please do not ask, are you doing advanced cross? But instead ask things like, are you solving with the cross on bottom? Or other things like that. I've had many people come to me thinking it's a method or algorithm that they need to learn because advanced cross is brought up in that way. Let me know if there's any other techniques that you think should be mentioned. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Hit like and subscribe for more content like this in the future, and as always, stop by SpeedCubeReview.com for more news and reviews.